Thank you for being here with Caregiver Options Continuing Series 28 Affirmations for Caregivers. I'm Ree York. We come to number 19. I am forgiven and I let go. I believe when our intentions and our efforts are for being the best caregivers we can be, we are forgiven by no less than the universe for any shortcomings. I believe that. Forgiveness just asks that we look at what may have happened from a different perspective. It's not asking for overlooking anything, though it does ask us not to judge. For our case for forgiveness, did we do or say anything that we regret? Perhaps a family member pointed out something distressing about us or the job we're doing. Or maybe even the person receiving our care accused us of something that wasn't even in our mind. People think, say, and do things based on their own consciousness. Instead of splashing in the criticism, we could correct anything that needs correcting and consider all the things we got right to make life better for our carees and for ourselves. For what we may or may not have done, I am forgiven. After all, we were doing our best at the time, and we are improving. From the other side of the looking glass, we release ourselves from caregiver guilt. No matter how well we do, caregiver guilt just may poke in. Guilt about choices we made, what we didn't finish, about not knowing what we couldn't know, guilt for neglecting the rest of the family. How about guilt for resenting feeling stuck being a caregiver, although we love the person in our care and we want to be where we are? And even guilt for resenting our friends with the carefree lives. Oh yes, quiet as it's kept. That can happen. Then, after ourselves, look at this. Some caregivers end up caring for the very people who previously hurt them, perhaps in a dysfunctional family or an abuse situation. Forgiveness is not condoning behavior that hurt us. It is possible to forgive and still hold a person accountable. If we opt to be caregivers in those cases, we have to find ways to let go of the hurt and the anger from past experiences. That would be a big one. It's not an easy process, and it takes as long as it takes. But if we undertake caregiving, still holding on to resentments and grudges, hard feelings, they'll magnify the very complex emotions that are already part of the caregiving relationship. Even when I may not be ready to say the word forgive, I let go. We let go of grudges and hard feelings to be able to move forward with this caregiving. And it's a gift to ourselves. Why let go? Because it opens and cleanses our hearts. And that gives us more space for feelings of joy and satisfaction that are also a part of caregiving. One more thing. At the end, People often say, we thought we had more time. I really don't know how to say this any other way. Don't let death catch you with your forgiving undone. Let it go. And with that, we have affirmation 19. I am forgiven and I let go. Personalize the affirmation when you're ready. Reflect on it and affirm. Thank you.